Hi, and welcome to our last junior algebra video. This video continues a little series of videos and is the third on solving quadratic equations. Right, so we've been talking a lot about quadratics in factored form and in expanded form, and now we've been dealing with how to solve them. And this last video deals with a couple of tricky ones. Remember, a quadratic equation always has two solutions. All right, let's get into the first of our examples. Example 1, solve this quadratic. Inside the brackets, x minus 4 all squared equal to 0. Well, on the surface, you think there's only one set of brackets, and therefore, how could it be a quadratic? But as soon as you identify that it's a power of 2, that means it's x minus 4 times x minus 4. And therefore, you realize straight away that it's a 2 bracket and it's a quadratic. So, let's solve it from here. Let's take the first bracket, x minus 4 has to equal 0, or the second bracket of x minus 4 equal to 0. And if we look at each of those scenarios, when x minus 4 is 0, x could either be 4, or the second scenario, x minus 4 is 0, x could be 4. Now hang on, that's the same solution. What's going on here? Same solution, this is called two repeated solutions. I know you're going to argue with me that, hang on, it's only one solution. We don't need to write the same solution down twice, but it is still two solutions and they happen to be the same solution. All right, example 2. Let's solve this quadratic. We have an x out the front and we're multiplying it by x minus 3 in brackets, and that's equal to 0. So, what are we going to do here? This is what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at this x out the front, and we're going to think, hang on, what can we do? That's equal to x plus 0. Now we've got our two brackets. So the x out the front represents x plus 0, and then we have our x minus 3, and that's all equal to 0. So now we can solve it as normal. We take the first bracket and try and make that equal to 0. X plus 0 is 0. We take the second bracket and make that equal to 0, x minus 3 equal to 0, and then we find our two solutions from here. So the first solution, x plus 0 equal to 0, x has to equal 0, because 0 plus 0 is 0. Our second solution, x has to equal 3, because 3 minus 3 is 0, so our two solutions are 0 and 3. Now, once you do a few of those, you start to get a bit more confident and realize as soon as you see an x out the front, one of my solutions straight away has to be 0. All right, this is our last example of the video, last example of our junior algebra. So let's go. Example 3, let's solve this quadratic. X squared plus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Now, up till now, everything we've tried to solve with quadratics, it's been in factored form, two brackets. This is in expanded form. So we have to do one thing before we solve it. We have to factorize it. So it's an expanded form. We've got to put it into factored form. And this is it here in factored form. So notice we've got x plus 2 in brackets, x plus 4 in brackets equal to 0. The two numbers 2 and 4 multiply to get 8, and the two numbers 2 plus 4 add to get 6. Right, so now let's solve it. Let's put the first bracket equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0, or the second bracket equal to 0, x plus 4 equal to 0, and our two solutions have to be a negative 2, because negative 2 plus 2 is 0, or a negative 4, because negative 4 plus 4 makes 0. So our two possible solutions are x equal to negative 2 or negative 4. So this is the type of example that's in the expanded form, and you need to learn to factorize it before you then go and solve it. All right, well, thank you very much for watching all the algebra videos, and best of luck with all your tests and assessments. Thanks for watching.